Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried. What do you have on him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Zach Neto digs in now.
Number 9, Zach Neto.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. The 1-0. Maximus notches the K.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Trout in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Next offering is downstairs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Nolan.
And up next for Los Angeles, Nolan Shanuel.
Deha.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The 0-2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Trout at first, one gone. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Now batting Joe Adele.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's inside. Ball.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Stanton should have this one. And that is that. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx, And today's starting pitcher, Brent Suter. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouled off. He was late. That one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, number 6.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one misses. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
One down. Aaron Judge, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. Judge out on the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's a ball.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada.
Hike one.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. Fried, in his 8th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
Ball.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. That one found hard the other way. Strike on the inside corner. Moncada gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 3, Josh Lowe.
1 out man at first. And now Josh Lowe. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 14, Logan
O'Hoppe will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's in. Ball.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Out number 3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
Stanton.
Ball.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Sam Bachman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one out to right. Adele settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jr.
Here.
Chisholm wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Off the mark there. Ball 2. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In the air to left center. Trout gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
Stepping in, Austin Wells. Ball 1, no strikes.
That's a ball.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. And that's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. Freed back to work. Pulls that one foul.
Nope, ball.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. This one in the air, right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Trout.
Ball, that's low.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Man at second. And now it's even up.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he dodges that fastball. That one ripped, but foul. And it remains 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second, 1 out. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one missed. Two on, one out. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe.
2 aboard, 2
Adell.
outs. Here's Joe Adell. Flied to right his first time.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Sam Bachman.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Ball. Outside.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Batting ninth.
Bang,
the
bang at
baseman,
first. Great
Ryan
hustle to beat that one out.
McMahon.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
Ball.
And the 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. And it is out of here. He hammers one out to right. And they add on. It's 3-0.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. With With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ripped to right. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
No, that missed.
Well, they gave up the home run
ball.
earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That one misses. And now 3-0. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Slider for a strike. In the air to left center. Low on the move. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, number 99, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And ball
Outside.
1
That's a ball.
to Judge.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. Max Fried will go to work. Gets under it and pops it up. 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman,
Oswald Peraza digs in now. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grisham on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 3, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Angels held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Cody. Bellinger.
Yeah.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball.
Fouls it back with two strikes. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And right back to the mound. Takes it himself. Nice job to recover from the offline throw.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And now
Jr.
here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fly to center his first time.
That's the ball. Heck.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Out number two.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead one, but they lead it 3-0. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Adam.
Here's Adam Frazier. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Frazier measures 5 feet 10 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Tapped out in front of the plate, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One away here in the 5th.
The batter, number 9.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto now at the plate. 1 for 2. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Up next for the Angels.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Mike Trout.
Oh, yeah.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and third, 1 down. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now here is Nolan Schanuel. Schanuel not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Ball.
That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Joe Adell waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Joe Adell, the next to hit. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hedrick also throwing. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Caballero.
Ball. Nope, that's in.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Adele takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan
McMahon steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Nope. Ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. The 1-0. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, as the lead remains 3-1. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Angel Chevy. This is his first appearance of the season. And now Yohan Moncada.
All right.
That one almost got him. And a 1-2. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
For the Angels, the third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Foul ball there. The Halos down by a pair, and we're the top half of the sixth. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now, Josh Lowe. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. In the air to left center. Grisham under it. And that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for
back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Sandlin. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leading up.
So up next, Ben Rice. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. In the air, left field. Low, ranging after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, number 99, Aaron.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Ground ball right side. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two on, one out.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. One run is in. Bellinger on his way home. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit.
Nope. Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next for New York, Austin Wells.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. That one almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 1. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Ripped on a line to center. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Adam.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger under this one. 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
So digging in, Zach Neto. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And the Angels are gone in order. They're down here 5-1. Back in New York, set for the last half of the 7th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Trying to bunt his way on. To first, out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt. But they get the out. Way to go.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. His two-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 0-1 now. And that one almost got him.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Frazier settles under this one. And there's two away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Trent.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Nick Sandlin done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
new pitcher in the game for the Angels, Chase Silseth.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. It's 0-1.
That's a ball. Outside. That's a ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 5-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Yarbrough. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now batting, Mike Trout. The Angels in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the plate for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
So up next, Nolan Schanuel.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And first offering is fouled off. Movement in the bullpen. Camilo Doval appears to be getting loose. Hedrick also getting ready. And downstairs. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe.
2 down, bases empty. And now Joe Adell.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is fouled back. Yarborough, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels go quietly there. They're down 5-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Judge comes up empty there. Stays alive. Judge rips that one. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
He was all over that one. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here comes Bellinger. That's towards center. Trout in position. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Foul ball. Now the 0-1.
That's in. Ball. That's a ball.
1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. And with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Man on second, 2 down. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. Man at second. Almost got him. Three one is on the way. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Oh, look at the stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. The Yanks lead one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the ninth. Here is Yoan Moncada. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
There's a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Grisham on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Peraza batting with one down, takes a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2.
Ball.
Sets him down looking. Angels with only one out left.
The left fielder, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Lowe will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. One strike away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your New York Yankees.
And on the hill, Max Fried. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
Yeah!
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Yohan Moncada.
Here is Moncada, a switch hitter batting right. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw gets by him at second. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Swing and a bouncer. Chisholm slings to first. They limit the damage here. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium and getting the start for the Angels, Brent Suter. What do we have on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Trent Grisham.
Ball.
The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one back there. Going gone. He sends it out of here. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Ben Rice in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Chop back up the middle. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Batting third, the designated hitter, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 homers already in this series.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
First and second, no outs. Bellinger up to hit.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Way out front for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure of.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
2 aboard with 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Sliced hard but foul. Fought off foul. Two on, 1 out. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
Ball.
Laser base hit. Runner around third. Throw cut off to third, and he's out easily. But a run does come in to score.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And the 0-1. This ball's chopped to the ground. And foul ball. That one almost got him. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
That's the left fielder, number 3, John Lowe.
Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe.
No, that's down. Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Batting in, the catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe.
Yeah, what?
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Really good
out.
take, especially with 2 strikes. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Angels held in check. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the second. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Activity in the bullpen. Sam Bachman getting ready to go. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
That's a ball. No, that's outside. Ball.
And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses.
Take your base, ball
So a
four.
leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Jose Caballero, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
Ball.
The 1-0. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Man at second. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Ball.
Good eye
That's
in
the
that
ball.
spot.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
This one high in the air to left center. Trout on his way over. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Ninth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Brent Suter out of the game. Not what they were hoping for from the opener, so we'll see a new arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Angels,
out of the bullpen,
number
Sam
40,
Bachman.
Sam.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Check swing, no appeal. And the count now 2-0.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Two now. Oh, wow. Nice play. Throws from the seat of his pants. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Here's the left fielder, Trent Grisham.
Hoo-yah!
Two down, base is empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number
So up next for New York, Ben
Ben
Rice. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
No, that missed.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Next for the Yankees.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Judge in the box lays off for ball one.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Two on, two outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Yeah, Judge takes a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swings through that. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. This to third. Carrasco whips it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We played two full. Yankees 3 and the Angels 1. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Way inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Shortstop, Neto.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Swings over the top of that one. Sliced hard but foul. Going 2 now. Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Mike Trout. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off left side. Neto leads off first with one away. This one in the air, center field. He's got it.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan
Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and we're level. It's 3-3.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Joe Adell. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. RBI single his last time up. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. In the air, right field, Adell on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away.
13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Austin Wells. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 1-2. That is the inning. One hit, one left. On to inning number 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. On to the 4th. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Yoan Moncada. Downstairs to Moncada.
That's a ball. All right.
Here's a 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like to me the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 3, Josh.
And next for L.A., Josh Lowe. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Step off, throw to first. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike. In the dirt, throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Go ahead run on base. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. Step off throw to first.
Hey,
And he's back in safely. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Ball.
That one off
That's
the
the
mark.
ball.
Ball 2. Peraza stands at second with 2 gone. That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner on the go again. Good job to fight that one off. Misses. Full count now.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. So one hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back in the Bronx, bottom 4, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Caballero.
That's a ball. That's down.
Pretty
No,
easy to
that's
give up
out.
on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that
Nope,
misses. And that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Clips the corner, and the count's full. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So digging in, Ryan McMahon.
Here.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. Shanuel takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The left fielder, Trent Grisham.
And the batter now, Trent Grisham. He's already homered in this game.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. 4 innings in the books. Tied 3-3. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
Hee-haw! That's a ball.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
And that's outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Right side. Chisholm throws to first in time. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Neto.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Yeah.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Bounce to the right and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Ball.
Swings, and this one's flared. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And next for the Angels, Mike Trout. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Ball, that's
Check
down.
swing. He held up. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one a little bit high. Ball 2. Foul ball there. And a 2-1 on the way. Way high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Clips the corner, and the count is filled up. Trout wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Go ahead run on base. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. Curveball over for a called strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Here comes Trout flying around third. Now a relay to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 4-3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Fried will give way. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on now. Angel Chevy.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Digging in, Joe Adell.
That's the ball down.
No, count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, 2 outs. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight. 2 on, 2 outs.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Angels get 1 on this double. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching for
back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Nick Sandlin.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2.
Right.
Ball low.
On the ground, the first. Shanuel steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron
Judge at the plate. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The Yanks trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That's the ball.
On the ground to third. A dive. He's got it from his backside. But no chance to get him. It's an infield single.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, dude.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fastball is outside. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Nick Sandlin done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chase Silson. He's been so good against lefties. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
No, that's out.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Just off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
Two on, 2 outs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three-two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Yanks strand a pair. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Oswald Peraza will hit next.
The third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Stanton takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 3, Josh.
So up next,
Lowe.
Josh Lowe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's inside. That's a ball.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Outside.
Ball, outside.
And that's ball 1. Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
That was straight queso right there.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Out front, rip foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Low, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
One down. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
Deha.
The 0-1.
That's a ball. That's inside. That's low. That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Bellinger under it. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout, the next to hit.
Trout.
First pitch way inside a fastball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that is that. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Movement in the bullpen, Drew Pomeranz. A lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Anderson getting loose as well. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Wells thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. The 0-2. And that one almost hit him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And a strike. Gets him to chase after that one. Silson, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Ryan McMahon.
Ball.
Check swing. He went. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's the ball.
The 2-2 now. That one inside. Look out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, 1 out. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Out to short. Nice stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chase Silson is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Drew Pomeranz gets the ball now. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice.
That's the ball.
Wells on third. Grisham at first, 2 out of the inning.
That missed. That's the ball.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 2 outs. And that's downstairs. And it's a full count. Aaron Judge waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
3-2 now. And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. 1 for 3. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. And they lead it. It's 7-6.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
Not even close there. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. Trout moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Fernando Cruz. He last pitched 2 days ago. Nolan Shanuel now at the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Action in the pen down there. Brent Hedrick preparing to come on if needed. Doval warming up as well. Here's a 2-1. And that is out of play. Chopper right side. Rice. He takes it on his own. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
The right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Joe Adele digs in now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here. Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Outside, ball.
The Yankees trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Moncada now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to short, Caballero fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Anderson. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
The right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball. That's down.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Chisholm at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 0-1. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for New York, Austin Wells.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
To the right side. On to first. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. We go to the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. David Bednar, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Yarborough getting cranked up as well. And that one clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Late on that fastball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And up next for Los Angeles, Josh Lowe.
That's the ball.
The Yanks holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Fernando Cruz gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Brent Hedrick taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And a foul ball. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Nope, ball.
Two down, nobody on. Too low, and it's ball 3. Adam Frazier in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Goes down looking. Angels go down 1-2-3. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Back here in New York, bottom of the 8th, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Anderson, the tall righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. That one lifted to left. One down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The third baseman, Ryan.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And a base hit up the middle. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Yankees,
Trent Grisham getting ready to hit.
Grisham.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22,
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. McMahon off of first with 2 away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. And this one squirts away from the catcher. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 9-6.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Here's Judge now. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. Next offering is down low. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Check swing called strike. 3-2 now. Got him. That's out number 3. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. Last chance coming up here for the Angels.
Now pitching for the
back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back to the top of the order, Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. And now the 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So it's their last chance in this one. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's a little bit high. Ball one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
They're down to their final strike. Three-two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. Ball game.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.